Hello Leos and welcome. My name is Alyssa and this is my channel of New Direction. So this is the second take at your video. I actually made it through the oracle cards and the first line of cards pulled already once, but then my niece showed up. Actually they were just popping in, so I paused your video, I stopped your video, and for technical reasons I can't edit videos and add them together, so I have to start all over again. So anyway, this is round 2 of the Leo reading, but I kept the cards the same because the message is extremely important. So a couple housekeeping things before we get into it. I'm wearing sunglasses because the sun, as you can tell, is absolutely beautiful, but it's also burning my eyeballs. And so I'm just not that. There's my apology. I'm sorry if you think that it's rude, but like I want to sit outside so you can hear the birds and I need my eyeballs. My dogs are outside too. They're actually technically all hiding in the shade over here. They're all like watching me hiding in the shade. But if they come in or interrupt us, I apologize in advance for that. Heads up, I cuss, okay? And I have really been working on my cussing, but if shit's a cuss word for you, you should know I'm gonna cuss a lot because, well, that's irregular. And other than that, as I said, this is reading number 2. So I already have all of your oracle cards pulled out, and I do have the first line of cards pulled out in the tarot. So I will kind of get you up to speed on that, and then we're going to continue on from here, okay? All right, so we started with the Energy Oracle deck, and the cards that you pulled out for this was the Cornucopia, Financial Constraints in Reverse, and Indecision. Okay. The bottom of the deck was the Sun. The underlying here, the foundation and the root of the themes of this month. The Sun? Guys, that's happiness, fulfillment, abundance, peace, you know, joy, okay? Just excitement about where you are in life. This is good things, okay? The Sun is seriously just that card of full contentment, okay? And Cornucopia, this is the first card out. Hello. Look at all of that beautifulness. Like, just look at all of that fulfillment. Look at all of those foods and gifts, you know, literally falling out of this Cornucopia, okay? Followed by Financial Constraints in Reverse. You know, upright, this card is talking about the, you know, the empty cupboards, you know, and how financial constraints can, you know, leave us all feeling very, leave us feeling bare, empty, right? Like we don't have enough to sustain us, okay? But when this cupboard, when this is in reverse, when financial constraints are in reverse behind Cornucopia, this is talking about a change. And a change in your financial situations. Your cupboards are about to be filled with this Cornucopia stuff. These are about to come together and become one. And when indecision is behind that, see this indecision? See how he has 2 paths to take? That's because you currently, right now, in this month of May, or whenever you find this video, you know, videos like this are timeless, readings like this are timeless, so trust that when you find this, you know, it was your time to find it, okay? Please don't try to ever fit yourself in a timeline that comes across in readings, right? Because, I mean, we're only humans. We're not, you know, we're not actually, like, I'm not a gypsy fortune teller. So my timelines don't necessarily, you know what I mean? Okay, I got off track there, but I just wanted to point that out. Okay, but this indecision here, where you are at, you know, what you are being asked is, what are you going to decide? Are you going to decide this cupboard filled with this Cornucopia, this happiness, this joy, this fulfillment, or whatever is on this side? You know, here is your choice. You have the opportunity. You are here, okay? And I really feel like, you know, when these are the overall energies that you are being asked to embrace, it is talking about, do you choose those good, high vibration, you know, higher intention kind of energies? Or do you choose the low vibration, low energies? And this is just saying it's your choice. Either way you go, no matter where you go, no matter which direction you are going, you have to choose which way you are going to go, okay? That choice is up to you. And even sometimes when you sit in indecision for a long time without choosing, you make a choice, okay? When you sit in indecision and you are like, oh, I don't know if I can actually like live up to those expectations. I don't know if that kind of, all of that fulfillment, if that could actually possibly happen in my life. I don't know if I'm brave enough to actually choose that. So I'm just going to sit here because I don't really necessarily want the darkness, but I don't really know how to take the... Okay, well, sitting in that indecision, you are choosing not to choose. You are making a choice, okay? All right, so the energy oracles, the spirit animal oracles that came out, they all just blend so lovely. The first one that came out was the pig spirit, and this says use your mind wisely. And when you're sitting here in this choice of indecision, and you have the choice to choose that high, to choose those higher intentions, to choose that positive energy, or you have the choice to choose the low vibration and the negative energy / no choice, okay? Those kind of are all in the same choice down here. Okay, the pig spirit is, you need to make those choices wisely. You need to use the power that God gave you, which is manifesting, and manifest what it is in your life that you want to bring. This is your opportunity. This is the place, right? You have the sun and the cornucopia, guys. Like, there is so much fulfillment here. There is so much abundance. Do you choose to see it? Okay? Use your mind wisely. The fox spirit was after that, and it says think on your feet. Okay? And this is talking about the situations in life. Sometimes life speeds up, okay? And we're kind of like, we don't necessarily always have the time, to really sit down and allow, what's happening to be like, okay, well, I need a couple weeks to think about that. Okay, that necessarily doesn't always work in life. Sometimes life just starts rolling and you just need to think on your feet. You need to embrace those kind of quick decisions. But the fox spirit is trust spirit. Trust your intuition, okay? Connect to that intuition, okay? When you use your mind wisely and you open yourself up to your to the higher intentions, okay, to a more fulfilling, more maybe more just even like a grander kind of platform, to which you can kind of share your, all the goodness that you have. Okay, when you open yourself up to this, it's important that, that you follow your intuition, because, Spirit is going to guide you. Spirit is going to really just, he'll align you and show you the next step, and that's what the fox spirit is saying. Trust that, okay? Trust that Spirit is going to guide you, and just trust that you can think on your feet. You have that ability to. Don't be afraid of it, okay? Use your mind wisely. Know that you have that ability to do that. The ant spirit, a time to collaborate, okay? This is a time for you, Leo, to really build something here, okay? To work together and bring the small pieces. And, and ants build these massive, huge colonies, and they all work together. They all bring in their pieces, okay? And each ant's piece is extremely important to that puzzle, right? See here how they all have puzzle pieces? What each ant brings is extremely important, okay? It is a time to collaborate, and other people, allowing other people to help you, to build that colony, to build that empire. Like, that's a beautiful spot. The scrab beetle spirit, magic works through you. When you align yourself to your higher intentions, your your purpose, okay? When you start aligning yourself to the direction that your intuition is calling you to follow, okay? You open yourself up to be a channel for the magic of spirit and the magic of life, the magic of, like, the wonder of life, okay? You open yourself up to be a channel of that, whether that is just simply helping others, giving to others, being a light to others, okay? You do. You open yourself up to this, just to this opportunity to bring new light, okay? And that's what the scrab beetle at the bottom of that spirit animal I say that all the time, animal oracle deck, okay? Magic works through you, and it does, okay? When you choose that cornucopia and that sun, when you choose that higher vibration, those higher purposes, when you just simply make that choice that I'm going to serve, I'm going to, you know, I'm going to do those things, I'm going to do these steps in life because this is what I'm called to do, you know, because it's for a higher purpose. There's a reason here. I'm going to follow this way. When you choose that, you might not even necessarily see it, but Spirit is just like, yep, you opened that for me. And magic will just start coming out. You might not even see it at the beginning. You might not be able to see that, how far back that ripple effect of, you know, of healing has gone, okay? Of magic has worked through. Okay, so the angel cards that came out was chakra clearing. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. And counselor, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. And you guys, you know, you Leos are just, when you roar, people hear you, people hear you, people listen, you know? And what are you going to roar? Is it going to be, you know, messages of hope, messages of, you know, sun and cornucopia? Or is it going to be a message of darkness? Is it going to be a message of low vibration energy? What are you roaring, right? Divine order was at the bottom of this deck, and it says everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. Just trust it, okay? If you feel like, oh, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go with this, okay? Trust it. Please, trust Spirit. Listen to your intuition. Okay, so that was it for the oracle decks as far as like the theme of the energies for the month here. You know, you have this choice. Use your mind wisely. You have been gifted such, you know, you are so unique. There is no one else like you, and you were made that way by God or whoever that is to you. You know, I say this all the time in my videos because my religious background and your religious background do not have to meet for us to be able to encourage each other on a spiritual journey. Okay, my higher is the Lord, so that is who he is to me. So when I refer about this, that's who I'm referring to. But he is, she is, whatever it is to you. Okay, I respect that. But what you're being asked to embrace here, do you choose to open yourself up, to allow yourself to be a channel, a portal of happiness, of abundance, of fulfillment, of faith? Or do you choose low vibration energies? You must make that choice, and you must use your mind very wisely, okay? Because the decision, it is yours. That's it. It's yours, okay? So the tarot cards, so as I said, I've already made it up to this point before, so I've already shuffled these cards out, and I wasn't about to put the tarot back in because these cards are so, they speak powers. So the three cards that you pulled for your current situation is where you are now, you know, as far as this journey to higher intentions. You had the Tower in reverse, the Devil, and the Nine of Pentacles. So it's funny that the Tower in reverse comes out for you, Leo, because the Tower card has been coming out in a heck of a lot of readings. And my biggest, what I've kind of been saying about those tower moments is they need to happen, right? That tower needs to crumble. You need to allow for whatever needs to fall so that you can stand there in the dust and you can move forward. And see, when the tower is in reverse, the tower's already fallen. This moment has already come, okay? You're probably like, oh, thank God. I've had enough tower moments for now, okay? I get that. I do. But here, the tower has fallen and crumbled, okay? The old has already broken down. Yet the devil is behind it because you are still holding some sort of attachment to it. See here? See down here? See these strings to this person down here? The devil, I mean, that's not necessarily like, you know, the devil with horns himself, but the devil is that low vibration, those low kind of vibration energies, that negative, that toxic energy that we just allow in our lives, you know. And it can be fear, it can be people, it can be relationships, it can be addictions, you know. but it's low vibration energy that we just allow to continue to hold us, that we just allow to continue to have some sort of string over us that makes us a puppet, involuntarily makes us a puppet, okay? When the tower has happened and the tower is in reverse, what needed to crumble has fallen in your life. You are standing here in the dust, and maybe the dust is still a little thick. Maybe you are, it's still all foggy around you, and you just haven't been able to see, quite to that next phase yet, and that's okay. But cut yourself. Cut yourself from the fear, cut yourself from the negative, low toxic energies. What decision are you going to choose? Will it be this low vibration energy, or are you going to fill your cupboards with what this cornucopia has? Right? What will you choose? When the tower moment has happened, you must be able to sit there, and it can take a bit. But at some point, in order to liberate yourself from that tower moment, in order to learn your lesson from the tower moment or tower moments or whatever the heck it is, okay? You have to be able to sit back and be like, I get it. I understand. And even if all you understand is that tower moment had to happen so that you shifted your alignment and went a new direction in life, that right there, in that simple little decision, that, yep, that hurt my heart and that broke me, but I needed it. It changed my life, okay? And whether or not it was a negative, really hard thing to overcome, you need to choose that here you are, and now you're choosing happiness from it, okay? It's hurt you, it's broke you, it's done a lot of shit to you in the past. I mean, that devil energy, those low vibration kind of attaching energies, they make us feel sick. They make our hearts, they make our souls feel trapped, because it is energy that is not to be in our lives. We are not to be creatures. We are not meant to be, we are just spiritual beings. And we are simply here experiencing and learning our lessons, okay? And when we trap ourselves, when we stop allowing our souls to actually truly learn what we are here to learn, okay? It suffocates our souls. It makes it very hard for us to breathe, matter of fact, like just, it just makes us hard to breathe in life. It makes our personal growth, and it just makes it very, it suffocates us, right? That's what low vibration, toxic, devilly energy does to us. It suffocates us, okay? It makes us believe that we are not worthy, that we do not deserve the happiness, that this is all that it's ever gonna be. Okay, that's devil energy, okay? But a tower moment changes that. A tower moment crumbles that way of thinking and says, nope, it shatters the whole negative, this is how it's been, and I've been, I'll never have anything better in my life, okay? And then all of a sudden you have a tower moment and it crumbles and you're standing there in the dust and you're like, you know what? That all had to happen. All those negative things had to happen because I learned so many lessons. I've become this human being who just has so much to offer, because through all those hard times, what I have learned, I can take and I can show others. I can lead others to the light, And not because I have all this, magical wisdom and I know what the answers are, no. But simply because I know that it started with me choosing the higher, with me choosing the happiness. All it took was a decision for me to say, I needed that because it changed my life. And that is the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Look at how wonderful this woman's life is. She is sitting in a garden full of pentacles, okay? Wearing white because she's spiritual, she's connected, okay? But her garden is full. She's got pentacles literally pouring out of everywhere, okay? When you align yourself, when you choose happiness, when you choose abundance, when you choose to align yourself with a higher purpose and your higher intentions, you cannot help it. The abundance and the blessings, they will start just pouring into your life, okay? Because that's the law of attraction. You put out the beautiful positive energy and spirit fills your cups right back up. okay? All right, so let's see what actions. Now we're actually, that's all the cards I had pulled. So now we're actually on to the real reading again. Okay, so let us see what the actions for the Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Did I even say that? Did I say that at the beginning of the reading, that this was a Leo reading, Sun, Moon, Rising? Probably not, because sorry. Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo. I hope I did. Yes, I think I did. Okay, what are the actions for Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo? What actions must the Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo take to stay on the path of highest intentions? Thank you. Oh my goodness, that was... Okay, wow, 10 of Cups. The Emperor. Okay. The Emperor. You must decide. Again, that Emperor is the one who chooses. That Emperor is the one who just chooses this. The cornucopia. Okay? The cornucopia and the sun. I'm going to grab those because these are the ones we want. Okay? The cupboards are full, yes. The cornucopia and the sun. But the Emperor, he sits back and an Emperor has the ability to know that, yep, all those tower moments in life happened and all those hard things in my life happened. But here I sit, you know, and I have overcome those things. You know, I have dealt with them. I have hurt for them. I have, you know, felt for them, but I have overcome them. And I have chosen to turn all of those lessons and everything that I have overcome into my wisdom. And with that wisdom, I choose happiness. I choose to see abundance. I choose to see fulfillment. I choose to open my heart up to allow those blessings to come in, okay? Yep. And that was followed by the Wheel of Fortune here, guys. This is that change. This is that change within your soul where you are just feeling it like the sun, right? Look at that sun is literally just, oh, filling that girl's soul, okay? Again, you must choose to feel that way. You must choose to open your heart up, okay? Change is the most consistent. Life will always change, okay? And there is going to be good and there is going to be bad. Yes, that is the way life goes. But when the bad comes, are you going to choose to be like, oh my gosh, this is ruining me. This will be the end of me. Or are you going to choose to be able to just be like, this too shall pass. This is just merely a part, okay? Merely a part of this whole Wheel of Fate, because the Wheel of Fate is ever changing, okay? It's a constant. It's always changing, okay? There will be hard times, okay? But the Emperor knows that. An emperor can sit and look over his empire and say, there's going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. And on the good days, I will celebrate and I will, you know, live and be joyful. And on the bad days, I am going to pray and I am going to connect and I am going to just keep believing and understanding that the good shall come. The hard times will pass, okay? Because they always do. You must choose to allow Spirit, the higher, to fill you. That is where the abundance is, okay? That is where that true fulfillment comes from deep down inside your soul, okay? Where you feel fulfilled and you feel solid as the Emperor because you allow Spirit to be there with you, okay? Ten of Swords. That was the last card, the last action. Guys, this is about walking away. Choosing to turn away and walk away from the hard things, from the low vibration energy, okay? From that devil attachment, okay? It's choosing, again, it's simply choosing to walk towards the sunshine, to welcome in the abundance, okay? It's choosing even on the crappy days, you know, where your coffee gets spilt before you walk out of the house and then, I don't know, maybe you run out of gas. Maybe the person you're supposed to work with shows up late, or the guy who, you know, comes to drop off the package is an arsehole because he's had a bad day, right? It's choosing to just be like, oh, I feel for that person. They're having a tough day. Or being like, oh, that freaking guy just ruined my day, you know? It's about opening up your heart. It's simply making the choice. And not every days are going to be easy. I mean, some days, you know, we'll be able to make the choice and be like, oh yeah, I rocked positivity today. And other days we're going to be slammed with, you know, with dark energy. That just happens, okay? But it's still within those dark days choosing to see the light, the pig spirit, right? It's choosing to use your mind wisely. It's choosing that even on those shitty days, you still see the joy. You still see the enthusiasm of life. Okay, so what could evolve here for the Leos? Sun, Moon, Rising. What could evolve here on this path of higher intention for them as they continue down this path of higher intention, Spirit? Ace of Wands and Queen of Cups. Yep. Oh gosh, yeah, okay. Oh my goodness, I have such an itchy nose. I'm sitting out here in the wild and I really need to get a push lawnmower, but I seriously have the itchiest nose right now. Okay, Ace of Wands. This path of higher intentions, as you choose to walk down them, as the more you choose to align yourself with the sunshine and the higher and, you know, and all the good, okay? As you choose that, this is a brand new, passionate, inspirational, spiritual beginning, okay? The Ace of Wands, it's a start here. A start to something brand new, a start to something that literally burns so deeply inside of your soul, you know, that you're on fire for it. You're passionate about it. It's something that you follow because your true purpose is calling you to that, okay? It's choosing to follow that. Behind that was the Queen of Cups, okay? And this woman, like, look at how at peace she is. Look at the power she has. Shooting water out of her hands. Look at, she's sitting in the water here, okay? She is so spiritually, emotionally deep. She truly is. Oh my goodness. Okay? This is talking about just being this solid, deep, spiritual being, you know? This beginning, you know? This beginning. Understanding that this way forward in your life is, you know, it's going to bring you, like, this kind of, this Queen of Cups. Queens of Cups is, oh my goodness. Okay, so I have an ant crawling on me here, and I don't want to just, like, smush it because, you know, the ant spirit was on our reading, and I feel, okay, could you not just crawl on me, though? Sorry. Okay, this Queen of Cups is kind of like the High Priestess, okay? She can see through the veil of, you know, of the spiritual world and the 3D world. She's just so connected, okay? This new passionate spiritual beginning here. This brings you into this whole new spiritual being. And the King of Wands was behind that. The king of yourself. Look at here. There you are. You mighty lion, you. Okay? As you, and the King of Wands, like, wands are talking about your spiritual being side. Okay? And the King of Wands, that is somebody who just totally knows who the heck they are spiritually. Why they are here, the purpose of their journey. You know, look at this. Here's their staff of life. Here's all their lessons and their knowledge, and it's on fire. Okay? This beginning, this whole journey to higher intention for you is about walking into who you are as a powerful spiritual being. A child of God. Okay? Or whoever that is to you. Okay? Don't take that if you're not if that just offended you. Well, that's too bad, but anyway. Okay? Embrace that king of who you are, because the Ace of Pentacles is behind that. A brand new tangible beginning, something that you are actually going to be tangibly able to grow in this lifetime, okay? Pentacles, coins, abundance, fulfillment, things that when you align yourself to the spiritual being of who you are, you are just going to constantly be able to grow things, manifest, change your life, okay? This could be new work opportunities. This could be new relationships. This could be, seriously, whatever the heck it is you want to grow in your hand. That's what this is talking about. As you align yourself to who you are as a spiritual being, you align yourself to the lessons that you are here to learn. You align yourself to your higher and highest intentions. Okay? To the things that you have to offer back to this world. And you give those things out selflessly. You know, because that is what we are meant to do. We are meant to be here to share the light with others. We are meant to be here to help one another. It's not about being better than somebody else. It's not about learning more or being more wise or, you know, being able to read cards better. That has nothing to do with it. It's a matter of being able to encourage one another, to continue to focus on who we are and what our spiritual beings are here to learn. Okay? Wow, you guys just have such a powerful message. The Hanged Man was on the bottom of your deck here, followed by the High Priestess. Okay? Guys, you are being asked to put yourself in this place of suspension. You are being asked to put yourself in this place of just listening and waiting, connecting yourself like the High Priestess. Okay? She is so intuitive. Look at here. See that? That's a veil. Okay, that's the veil. Like that Queen of Cups, that's that veil between, you know, between the spiritual side and the 3D world, and being able to see on both sides. Okay? If you're like, oh, I'm just missing a piece. I feel like I'm missing a piece. You just put yourself in that suspension and just allow Spirit to fill you. Choose to feel that happiness. Choose to feel the good, right? When you choose to feel the sunshine, when you welcome the sunshine into your soul like this, when you welcome Spirit into your soul like this, okay? Those answers and those things you are struggling with, I truly do believe will start to become much more clear to you, okay? Wow. Oh, Leos. I have so many Leos in my life that I absolutely love beyond compare, so their stories just never cease to amaze me. All right, unknown factors. Unknown factors for Leos for the month of May. That's a lot of... Thank you. Four of Swords. Ten of Wands in reverse. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay, so unknown factors that were at play. Sorry, I'm moving way back here. Unknown factors that are at play. The first one is the Four of Swords. Okay, see this little light lamp here? And see how it is shining brightly? Four of Swords is about putting yourself in that time out. It's about taking the time to just block out all of the noise, all of the confusion, whatever it is. It's about blocking that out and finding that light, finding the light, finding what it is that burns deep down inside of you. Okay? And the Seven of Swords came out to clarify that. And the Seven of Swords is kind of, it can be talking about secrecy. See how this little sly fox down here is still just kind of sitting on one of these swords? Okay? It's just talking about not all the pieces being out. You know, not everything quite being known to you yet. You know, and maybe you still feel like you're sitting there and you're like, still kind of waiting for that answer. Okay? Waiting for that like moment of just, okay, you know, this clicks or whatever it is. But I feel that when that Seven of Swords is like coming out underneath the Four of Swords, it's kind of just like, it's kind of, yeah, okay. It was clarified by the Daughter of Wands. or so the Page of Wands. And so what it is just saying is, it's saying that you're kind of like in that like fearful stage, you know, just like, okay, do I give this one sword up? Do I truly, fully embrace this, right? Here you are sitting in this timeout stage, okay? And maybe you're kind of feeling like this little fox, right? You're just kind of sitting on that last sword because you're like, oh, but is that really going to be the answer? Okay? And the Daughter of Wands, that's just saying, yeah, it is. Trust it. Just put your faith in it. Trust it. Okay? The Page of Wands is that start to our spiritual journey. It is that enthusiasm and that joy that you have to begin this new venture. Okay? Trust it. Open your heart up to trust it. So behind that Four of Swords was the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay? It's talking about burdens, things that have been holding you down, things that have been weighing on you greatly. Okay? But it was clarified by the Six of Wands. Check this out. Look at this beautiful little butterfly flying away from this darkness. It's talking about looking and overcoming all those burdens. This ten of Wands in reverse is very much like this Tower moment in reverse. Okay? It's burdens, it's hard times, it's things that you have carried, but you've put them down now. When it's in reverse, it's about that being over, that challenge being over. And as you liberate yourself, as you choose to understand that that needed to happen so that I could become me, that needed to happen to bring this transformation on of this butterfly. Okay, without all of this darkness, without all of this pain that I have overcome, would I have transformed into this beautiful butterfly? Would I be where I am today? Okay? And you don't have to have that answer. You don't have to know, okay, yes, I'd be here today, or no, I wouldn't be here today. But it is saying that you just need to trust that you are here because of those, okay? Because that has happened, that has allowed you to come to here. And it doesn't matter if it would have been any other way, because it wasn't, okay? It didn't go that way. So the what ifs aren't going to change that. What changes that if you choose to see the fulfillment behind it? If you choose to open yourself up, right? Open yourself up to that. If you choose to allow the transformation to happen so you can become this beautiful butterfly and fly away from those burdens, fly away from the things that have changed your life. You know, just because they have changed you, that doesn't mean you need to hold on to them forever. They can change you, and from here you have transformed, you have wings, and now it's time to go, little butterfly, right? Behind that was the Two of Cups, okay? There is a start here. There is a connection, a relationship, some sort of building here. This can actually be talking, you know, about a romantic relationship. It can be talking about a family relationship. I really feel that this is spirit in this one. Spirit in you. And as you go for, I say that because it was clarified, hi Mom. It was clarified by the Hermit, you know. And the Hermit is talking about just that place with just you and spirit, where you block out all the noise again. You know, you block out all the noise, you block out everything that, you know, the outside world is trying to feed you, and you just focus on what you feel inside your heart. Okay? And from there, you choose where it is you want to go. You choose what you want to align yourself to, whether it be good or bad. Okay? You choose to align yourself to spirit so that you can fill multiple cups. Okay? And the Father of Cups was behind that. Okay, that's talking again about that solid kind of deep emotional fulfillment. Okay, where you just know at the center of your being that you are so filled with spirit that it doesn't matter what comes in your life. Okay? Okay? It's new opportunities that come in again and again and again. And it's knowing that even if your cup is spilt, even if opportunities feel like maybe they, you know, have missed you, cups that are spilt, that King of Cups knows that that cup wasn't for them. Okay? If an opportunity comes short, it's not because, you know, you didn't deserve it. It's just that there's something better for you. That wasn't the way you were to be going. You know, open your eyes up and open your heart up. Allow yourself to see what other options are before you. The Four of Pentacles was behind that, guys. I was talking about knowing your worth. And it was clarified by the Devil in reverse. Okay? You must know your worth so you can release yourself from the attachments and the things that do not serve you. That low vibration energy. When you know who you are and you know your worth and you align yourself to your higher, your higher intentions, you cut that devil energy, see? You cut that devil energy. And the Son of Wands was the last one, the Knight of Wands, you know? When you embrace seriously who you are as a spiritual being, who you are as a unique, authentic, wholesome spiritual being, okay? One of a kind, wonderfully, holy, you know, magically made. When you embrace who that is, okay? You align yourself and understand that there's going to be a lot of hard times, okay? Life isn't going to be just easy. Life isn't going to be just a walk in the park, okay? It is about understanding that there is a duality in life and there is always going to be the flow. There is always going to be good and there is always going to be bad, okay? Wow, unknown factors. Again, guys, there's just so much talking here about understanding that even when situations aren't going to go your way, even when the hard times come, it's trusting that, okay, well, that kind of sucks that didn't work out, but that one just isn't for me. I pray and I hope and I'm waiting for the next, you know? I'm here and I am, you know, patiently and faithfully waiting for the next right move. Because what is for me is going to be freaking amazing. And it is, guys. Oh my goodness, it is. Guidance. So I'm absolutely, you guys can't smell it, but the girls, my kids and I, we had a beautiful, and Tanner, we had a beautiful fire last night. Sat out here. That's the most beautiful spot about living in the country, right? Anyway, it was a big old fire because we were burning up a lot of our shrubs and bushes and stuff that we've cleaned up. And it's still smoking. So like I must just be sitting in I'm sitting in like the way the wind's blowing. So it's, not only am I like roasting in the sunshine and actually legitimately sweating, but I'm smelling my favorite campfire smell, and it was like cedar wood that we burnt last night. Oh guys, I'm in heaven right now. You don't even understand. I think I'll probably have a little nap here this afternoon. All right, guidance. Guidance, guidance, guidance for the Leos. What's your guidance, Spirit, for Leos? Nine of Wands. First one out, guys. Oh my goodness. You have the power to manifest and create your own here. Guidance for Leos. I thank you, Spirit. Wow. Guys, I love this. Okay. On the bottom was the Three of Wands, and this is talking about that first step. This is talking about that movement, that actual step into your spiritual change. Okay, it is. It's about moving forward. Look at all that color of inspiration. This here is about seriously moving forward. And behind that was the Page of Air, actually, and then the King of Fire. Holy smokes. Okay? Speak your truth. That's the Page of Air. Understand, you know, the air and swords, that's about thoughts, okay? The swords are all about our thought processes in our life and how we, you know, go about mentally kind of breaking things down, okay? And the Page of Swords is about that new beginning, that new kind of beginning to a thought process, to a way of thinking, that you're adding life to it. You're choosing that as you go forward with this whole new way of thinking, you're choosing to bring the positive energies. You're choosing to enlighten yourself. You're choosing you're choosing the highest intentions. You know, you are choosing that higher kind of energy. You make that choice. That's what the Page of Air is all about. They make that choice. They speak their truth, okay? But they make the choice for that clear kind of thought process. They clearly choose to just express themselves wholly, okay? And the King of Wands behind that, that's you guys again, okay? That's that solid king with that lion behind it, okay? You're moving forward to this. You are on this beautiful journey of just moving into this amazing, spiritually powerful lion. And I love it. I'm I truly love it. The cards that came out were the Nine of Wands, the King of Air, and transformation, death and rebirth. Guys, here you are. You know, the clouds have been gray. You're standing in this cave. Life has been tough. The Nine of Wands is about talking about cycles that have been tough, cycles that have been hard to overcome, okay? But that Nine of Wands, those cycles have passed. She's grown past that. Here she is, manifesting her own stars, you know? Imagine somebody has stuck this poor girl in this cave and has just told her, you have no powers. You have no powers and you have no strength. But here, within this cave, she learned. You know, she sat with spirit in that darkness and she built herself strong enough until she realized that, no, I've always had the powers. They've always been in my hands. The Lord has never forsaken me. I have never been alone. Spirit has always been there with me. The powers have always been mine. I've chosen not to open my heart to them. But as this Nine of Wands is saying, you must make the choice. You must make the choice to embrace the power you do have. And I'm not even kidding. As soon as you start doing that, you will be amazed by the powers that, literally, the stars that can come out of your hands. The blessings that can come to you, okay? Choose to manifest the stars. Choose to see the cycle, the hard times that have just come to a complete end. Choose to feel and see the liberation from those, okay? And that's what the King of Air does. He clearly sees it for that. He clearly comes out of this, you know, this girl here. Here she's acknowledging and understanding that she has all of these powers from all the lessons that she's learned. And here, she literally just morphs into this clear king who understands that those powers and all of those lessons and everything that it took. Holy shit, what a human being I am now, right? So wise. Death and transformation, guys. Oh my goodness, look at that. Transform. Allow spirit to transform you. Allow your soul to be transformed so that you can go forward in this world being who it is that you are truly meant to be. Serving your highest intentions, okay? Serving the world, bringing the world who you are. Because you are so beautiful. As this Knight of Wands, you are so unique, right? You are just you. Nobody else out here is just like you. And you were created the way you needed to. You were created uniquely and this way because what you have, who you are, it's needed. It's needed. Our world needs you. Our world needs you to choose the light. Our world needs you to choose the cornucopia and the sunshine. All right, Spirit. What do you have to say? Unknown tethered. Unknown tethered. Untethered. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. That which is holding you down can become a powerful force that rises you up. You just have to be willing to take that ascent. That which is holding you down can become a powerful force that rises you up. You just have to be willing to take the ascent. The Tao is in the middle. It's the place where there is no energy pushing in either direction. Beyond is infinite in all directions. And I love this one. Your God is in ecstasy, and there is nothing you can do about it. And if God is in ecstasy, I wonder what he sees when he looks at you. A miracle. Guaranteed it. He loves you. He made you. All right, guys. Leos, that was a beautiful reading. Thank you so much. Until next time, please take care of yourselves. All my best. Bye now.